Welcome to the channel. This week I'm going to cover a few things that is happening in the film community and share some e-zines with you guys. First up, Film February. You've got till the end of this month of February to get your film in. It's a great project. I myself, I don't know if I'm going to actually get a chance to get involved, but if you're into film, I recommend get out there this weekend and shoot a roll of film. Send it off to these guys. It can be 120, 35mm, black and white or color. There's no pushing or pulling. I don't think there's any cross processing at all for this competition. But the unique thing about this competition, and that's what's really the fun thing about it, is you don't get to see your images. You don't get to develop them until it arrives in the States, and they'll develop them for you, and then they're judged by a number of really cool YouTubers. Some of my favorite YouTubers are judging this competition. So it's a real film community project and it's really exciting. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in this. If I get a chance, I will submit a roll of film, but I'm so busy with my own projects. But if you're shooting film, I recommend this weekend go out and shoot a roll of film for this competition. It doesn't cost much. I think it's given there's a real cheap rate for the film development. I think black and white is a little bit more expensive, whereas color is not so much. If you want your negatives back, of course it's going to cost a lot, but I think the price includes scanning as well. But it's a really cool competition to get into. So that's Film February, and it's on filmfebruary.com, so check that one out. So next up is I want to talk about two e-zines that I recently received. One is from Analog.Cafe, and that's monochrome. Really cool, low budget, really interesting collaboration of film photographers, and it's really nicely put together by Dimitri in Canada. I just got that. I got that a couple of weeks ago, and I really wanted to do kind of a shout out to Analog.Cafe. Some really nice work in there, and one of my favorite film photographers who really does really good color and slide work is Jamie, and he has a little e-zine out. This I really love actually. Unfortunately, my postman left it in the snow for a while, but it survived just about. So there's really cool images. It's an unusual e-zine, but it's lovely. It's really nicely put together. I just wish my copy was in a better state than I got, but that's what happens here in Austria. We get lots of snow, and it got into our mailbox. But happily, our snow is soon disappearing, and we're coming into spring. So really nice work from Jamie. So I'll put a link down in the description to both these two e-zines. The other thing I want to talk about is developers. And recently I've been using this Spur Acurol developer made by a small German company called Spur Photo. So if you want something different to Rotinol, because I know a lot of you guys out there use Rotinol, and I've used Rotinol for years. I really love it because it's so flexible and it lasts forever. But this developer, Spur N, it's very like Rotinol, but what is really nice about it is it has really good midtones, and the grain is more controllable. It's a semi-stand development is the usual approach. You may have to shoot your film a little lower than normal, so you will have to push it in development, but there's a whole chart that comes with the developer. And it's not that expensive, and the really good thing is it's a high dilution developer just like Rotinol, and has a great shelf life like Rotinol. So that's basically my small update on what's going on in the film community. for myself, I'm still shooting film throughout the year. I'm shooting with my Auto Boy, the Canon FA35M, with Ilford FP4 Plus. I will show some images of so far from January and this month, some of my favorite images so far. I'm really enjoying that process. I'm learning a lot. I've tried out different development techniques, like changing the temperature throughout different roles, and this new Spur N developer. So I'm kind of a bit excited about it. I've been kind of talking about it a bit on Twitter about it. If you're interested, check the link down below. So that's pretty much what I've got for this week. I do have another video coming up for the Rolleiflex versus the Yashica Mat. Georg recently got a Rolleiflex. He had some trouble with this Rolleiflex, but we did go out and shoot, and this is going back a couple of months in the summer months. I'll just show you a sneak preview of that video, but that'll be my next video that's coming up. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you.
If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the little notification bell, and hope to see you on the next video. Goodbye.